Hi, my name is Sander Ressler. Welcome to the fifth edition of Nightmare on Compliance Street. I hope you're enjoying your summer. If this is your first time visiting Compliance Street, here's where I leverage my more than 30 years of experience in compliance and supervision in the financial services industry. So let's get started with this month's question. Dear Sander, I am a registered representative with a broker-dealer, and I got my first customer complaint today. She is complaining that her investments lost value and that I'm responsible. I'm an honest person. I told her all about the products before she agreed to purchase them, and I can't predict the markets or the future. Is there anything I could have done that might have prevented this complaint? Well, number one is I want to thank you for your question. I spend a large part of each week helping to resolve disputes between registered representatives and their customers. I think there are fundamental practice management steps that every financial professional should take when interacting with a customer. These steps may seem, well, basic, and they are, but I believe that they can prevent many future misunderstandings. So let's go back to the basics. First, make sure each client has a definable goal for each account. Make sure a time period is set for each goal. Determine what amount of money is needed to reach each goal and define the risks needed to be assumed in order to reach that goal. Most of this information can be found on your firm's new account form. Second basic, meet with each client at least annually. Discuss the goal that was previously agreed upon and get an update as to whether the account is on pace to achieve that goal, or discuss what needs to be done in order to get the account back on track. Make sure you end each client meeting with a clear understanding of whether, in your opinion, the client should stay the course or change the course. If a change is needed, the client needs to understand what needs to happen and what the associated risks are. Third basic, understand the products that you're selling. Products such as annuities, non-traded alternatives, and private placements are highly complex products. And if you don't already, make sure you understand them completely, not just the good parts, but the bad parts too. I know the temptation is to only discuss the parts of the product that will help the client, but it's imperative to discuss the downsides too. Discussing things like surrender charges, illiquidity, pricing, and risk have to be part of the conversation. Fourth basic, be the first to communicate bad news. If something negative happens with a product or the market, pick up the phone and communicate the bad news personally. On these calls, the clients always ask, well, what should we do now? The worst answer is, well, just hold and wait until the price comes back. Sometimes this may be true, and sometimes it's not. If the price drops further, the customer will hold you doubly responsible for the loss. Have a well thought out action plan for the client on each and every call. Sometimes taking a loss now is better than taking a bigger loss later. Last basic, keep your books and records up to date. Make sure the information on your client is accurate. Take good, clear written notes on each conversation. Document what everybody says for the future reference. Follow up with your clients by sending them a letter after each meeting. Outline the discussion and the action plan so there won't be any misunderstandings later. Take a bit of time now to protect your practice by ensuring you have good, concise, accurate information in writing. This will prevent a lot of client misunderstandings that lead to customer complaints. And for those non-industry people who are clients of these broker-dealers, I'm not letting you off the hook either. This is your money. Learn a bit about investing, understand the products being recommended, and read your statements. Make sure you understand what is happening in your account and ask your broker questions. That's what they're there for. So that's it for this month. Enjoy your summer and thank you for joining me today. I also want to thank Wealth Solutions Report for the opportunity to speak to each of you every month. Keep those questions coming. And until next month, this is Sander Ressler reminding our readers that there's no bad questions, just bad behaviors.